Good day, and I am welcoming you all to another sweet episode of Spicy Gist with Adenike. I'm sure we all had a good weekend, and a big thank you to you all for tuning in again to this episode, another episode of Spicy Gist with Adenike. Well, I'm still your very own host and anchor, Adenike. Yeah. Adenike, and today I have come with a truckload of spicy, juicy gist for you all. So let's get into our gist in detail. We don't want to miss anything, nothing. We ain't gonna miss nothing in this gist. In fact, I just had to make sure I added some, removed some, but I think aside this gist I'll be bringing to you all, probably in the next 2 days or 3 days I'll be coming up with something else, because it seems to keep tab on a weekly upload is kind of making it lengthy, and we are not able to cover the very entertaining gist we want. So we'll probably try, or I'll probably see to it that we run 2 podcasts in a week. So back to our gist. The DG for the National Youth Service Corps in Nigeria, that the Director General Shuaibu Ibrahim, made it known while addressing the 2021 batch C-Stream 2 Corps members that unvaccinated Corps members will be barred from entering the NYSC camp. Yeah, so if you're a graduate and you're hoping to go for your National Youth Service Corps, that's the NYSC scheme, which runs for a year, if you're not vaccinated, you will not be allowed to get into the camp. That's a 3 weeks camp, which is mandatory for all Corps members to attend. I think from there you get your basic military training from the Nigerian army, the soldiers actually, and then you get to know where you're going to serve. That's your PPA, your place of primary assignment, and then from there you get to know where you're actually headed. If you're teaching, if you're working in the private sector, in the public sector, all of these are the very first step you take before embarking on your National Youth Service Corps scheme. So if you're not vaccinated, you will not be allowed to enter into the camp. And you are thinking, how is it possible they will not allow me to enter into the camp? Yes, because when you get vaccinated, you're being handed a card. Yeah, a kind of a registered card that yes, this person has been vaccinated, and there's a QR scanning code on it. So it gets scanned, and if your information is there that you've been vaccinated, you get into the camp. But if it is not recorded that you've been vaccinated, well, you should know what next. You're turning back at the entrance of the camp. Okay, well, at the Miss Universe, Nigeria won the best national costume. Yeah, I think the costume was made in the form of a masquerade team costume. Well, fortunately for Nigeria, won the best national costume at the Miss Universe. Well, a big applause to Nigeria on that, because I got to hear that the costume was made by a Filipino designer. Wow. He or she actually did good to have made that costume, and the costume actually won the best national costume. Well, back to our gist. Kim Kardashian finally passes the baby bar exam after failing 3 times in 2 years. We all know who Kim Kardashian is. She said, well, congratulations to her, as she passed her baby bar exam after trying and failing 3 times in 2 years. Well, congratulations to her, because she actually passed the exam this time around, and she seems really happy after making the post that she had just passed her baby bar exam. United Arab Emirates, UAE, reportedly stops international airlines from boarding Nigerian passengers to Dubai. that happened during, the ban placed on countries. You can't come into our country, you can't go out of the country, this and that. And due to the new variant, the Omicron variant that was discovered of COVID-19, so lots of countries has placed ban on each other to not come in or go out of the country. Well, United Arab Emirates, UAE, happened to be one of them because it stops international airline from bringing Nigerian passengers into Dubai. Expect new taxes in 2022. The finance minister tells Nigerian. So, the finance minister named Mrs. Zainab Ahmed said there might be an introduction of new tariffs and levies in 2022 as the economy was now on a recovery path. Well, that is to put up a notice to all that there might be an increase in the amount of taxes, the percentage of taxes we pay. So there is going to be an increase by next year, 2022. Zazu ze pokotwa. Well, we know this is a banger, like a street anthem, popular and right on the street right now in Nigeria. That is the 2021 December banger. Well, actually, you see this song, me, I don't know. Like, I can't hold on to a particular word from this song, but it seems it is the street anthem now, street banger. Everything's there. You understand? Well, Portable is actually the man of the moment. Yes, he is. He's the man of the moment. Well, actually, that was after Pokoli tend to be the bridge between Portable and Bado Olamide. And you know what happened? Olamide actually upped on this song, and this made it more elaborative and more of the banger it was, and Olamide was like Bado snare, pepper snare, unruly. Well, actually, it is a nice banger with the beat and the sound, but the meaning. Well, actually, I think Olamide gave the song a touch of meaning and lightning. Kala, lejupa, song jupa, like you just have to fry your face in some kind of transactions you'll be running this this festive period. Well, actually, right now, Portable rather is the man of the moment. After this, he actually got to meet with Savage, Wizkid, Davido, I guess. So, he's just meeting up with lots and lots of musicians, and a stage performance. He got sprayed dollar bills, make it rain dollar bills from Wizkid on him, and I think this issue caused a kind of disagreement between him, Pokoli, Black Bones, and I've really forgotten the other guy. I think the money got spread by Wizkid. Pokoli got some part of it and shared it out to the other guys, and then Portable was like he has been raped, this and that. Pokoli tried to steal his shine, the song, cause the title said Zazuze. Pokoli featured Portable and Olamide or something, but I think it should have gone Portable feature Olamide and Pokoli. Well, they kind of settled the drift, cause the producer, or is it the promoter of the song, Kobagidi, actually had a disagreement with Portable for him to have publicized the issue and attending the matter in such manner. But Olamide and the rest, they got into this and apologized, and we are so happy to see that Kobagidi has actually forgiven Portable, and they settled the drift between themselves. So Governor Akeredolu swears in his son as the agency DG. Governor Akeredolu of I think Ondo State. Well, as the Director General of the Performance and Project Implementation Monitoring Unit, PPIMU. He appointed his son as the DG on December 13th, 2021. Well, the reason unknown. I think right now in politics in Nigeria, it's kind of trying to get into the monarchy system, the father or something, then you get an heir to the throne apparent and stuff like that. So it's kind of happening. Well, I really don't know why he appointed his son to be part of others he has appointed into office December 13th, 2021. Well, an NYC camp in Kwara State, a male cop member, actually proposed to a female soldier, and that was so sweet. It went round on the social media, Instagram, Facebook, it's there because we saw a cop member proposing to a female soldier, and it didn't end there. This female soldier was actually being detained. I think she's still in detention now to have engaged in such acts, and I think queries were made to why the Nigerian army would actually arrest the female soldier because she got proposed to, and the reply was the issue was not her getting proposed to. I think there is a certain year you must have used in service before getting engaged or proposed to or thinking about a marriage or something. Probably she hasn't gotten to that level in service. I think after 2-3 years or so, and then they are not allowed to have a kind of public, romantic affair or something, and she violated that rule. And again, she had a relationship with a paramilitary trainee, a soldier and a cop member. So it was off the guard of what the principles that have been laid down for Nigerian army or Nigerian soldiers should have been. Well, that is that and that. Right now, lots of talks were going on about some male soldiers who actually proposed to and who proposed to their girlfriends, and they were not detained. So why should it be the female soldier now? They should just let her out and get to tell her what her mistakes are and tell other soldiers it shouldn't be repeated. So not by detaining the female soldier. 13 million, 8 million naira quarterly allowance inadequate for lawmakers. The Senate President Ahmed Lawan said this in a meeting that the 13 million, 8 million quarterly allowance is not enough for lawmakers in Nigeria. So there should be a raise in the allowance. Like imagine a lawmaker getting a 13 million, 8 million quarterly allowance. Quarterly, that's 3 months. So that's they get about 13 million naira 4 times in a year, or 8 million naira 4 times in a year. Imagine, and it's not enough. While some people are still troubling to get their pay of 20,000, 50,000 from the salary, they couldn't even get that. This is even allowances, wardrobe allowance, car allowance, all of that, recess, blah blah blah, and blah blah blah. And now they're complaining that the amount is not adequate. It is too small for lawmakers. Wow. Well, the former Minister of Aviation, Fani Kayode, had been taken to court over fake medical reports. Well, the EFCC took in Fani Kayode, who was the former Minister of Aviation, in and dragged his hairs down to the court over a fake medical report. I think probably he had used this medical report when he was in office, or is trying to use it again, and he was caught. Well, he has been taken to court. I really hope justice is served. Court declares all marriage conducted at the Ikoyi Marriage Registry orders illegal and invalid. The Federal Ministry of Interior, now Lekki. It's really surprising because, I am close to someone who works at the local government area, and what I've known is marriage registries are conducted at the local government area, the LGAs. So I don't really understand why some people would travel from Ibadan, from Ogun State down to Lagos to Ikoyi for a registry. Excuse me, don't you all have local government areas at your community or close to where you live or something? Why should it be Ikoyi? Well, the court actually